Well, welcome back after the technical difficulties. It seems like we've been plagued with them here in AM2 on AM Tuesdays all season long. Unfortunate for us, but thanks to the compliance of all 20 drivers, they have made it back in about a 10-minute turnaround. So big thanks to all of them. Well done getting the thing put together, Andy. Hopefully hopefully everything's correct.
Yeah, no promises. All right. Yeah,
I guess we're about to find out.
Find out whether a person is their brain or their body.
If you're wondering how we got back to this point, well, it's because we had the good old-fashioned safety car glitch on lap 5. It was an eventful first 5 laps until a pretty big crash between Shelly the Turtle and T-Brum brought out an unfortunate safety car that refused to come back in. So here we are. About 10 minutes after our last broadcast, we have put everything back together, and we will be starting here shortly. Looks like about 10 seconds on the timer.
Everyone did a good job not readying up immediately. Hopefully everyone got their setups and tires right, because I don't want to disqualify anyone. Alright, it's not fun.
And the formation lap is on. Let's get all the stats up. Oops, not telemetry. Didn't want that. Detail. Go fashion tires. Looks like everybody in the top 10 is on the tires they qualified on. We will run through this one more time.
Man, and Rock is left already.
Rogue is just having a treacherous evening. But it was Lopez on the pole. The speedy Dominican with 2 AM1 wins, slumming it up in AM2, has claimed pole over the story of qualifying. One Vamu Nubel, who put in a 28.7. There was a 28.7 or 28. I don't even remember. On medium compound tires. Very impressive from him. Ikas Saint is in P3, next to his teammate who got his bogus penalty removed. He'll be in P4, his rightful spot, after that silly 5-place grid penalty he had to endure earlier. Shelly the Turtle in P5, looking for a second chance. Cam Tizzle in 6th. iExotic in 7th. Wing It in 8th. EDA Forward is in 9th. EDA Gabri is in 10th. Cheeseheads in 11th. Ecos Blades in 12th. ZX is in 13th. Those two will be on the medium compound tires. Texas Okie is in 14th, reserving up from AM3. Deathstorm in P15. Insight in 16th. Chase NASCAR in 17th. Then it is EU4's winner from yesterday, Cornish Mantis, reserving. He will be starting P18 after getting a last second call up here into AM2. Captain Rogue served his quali ban, and he has been in a personal hell ever since. As you see again, he's left the session. Just keeps lagging in and out. I'm not sure what's going on. That's rough go of it for Rogue. T-Brum is in P20 here, rounding up the field. I think is this his first race? Did he race last week?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I saw his name before. Okay, well, for the second time in about 30 minutes, well, about 45 minutes, we're ready to go yet again. From Suzuka, got 5 lights, and we are off. Looks like Lopez gets another good start on those soft compound tires. This time it's a little more spread out up front. The McLarens make a little bit of contact. And that is Ikas Saint. Ikas Saint's going to lose a position to Shelly the Turtle, who got boxed out on that original start.
Gabri's in the grass, and he spits in front of the field.
Oh boy.
I don't know how much damage there was. I know at least a couple people got wing damage.
Yeah, and this is just sort of big gaggle. I think Blade might have suffered a little bit there. This is inside all up the back of T-Brum. It's going to be hard to tell who has damage and who doesn't. I'm going to have to rely on TAS for that.
Which I don't know.
Which we probably don't have TAS set up because we had to restart the lobby. All right, well, we're going to be raw dogging tonight in terms of the information we get. Cornish Mantis has picked up damage. Left front end plate gone.
Oh, actually, I have TAS.
I thought that it could survive this as long as you were in charge of the lobby still. Alright. Well, top 5 is as follows. Lopez, Vamu, Abood, and Shelly. Is kind of playing out in a similar fashion with Abood all over the back of Lopez from the get-go. We saw him turning the screws on Lopez those first 5 laps before we got the safety car glitch. And it's a little bit different this time because it's Abood, not Ecos Saint that's tailing him. Shelly the Turtle and Ecos Saint going side by side into turn 1. Who's going to be later on the brakes?
They're still side by side.
Oh, wow. This is great racing. Ecos Saint finally backs out. Who is that? Oh, Winged has lost it. Winged has lost. I think he must have hit the entry curb in turn 2. Sent him around. That is unfortunate for Winged. He had a pretty decent race going earlier as well.
So with D. Gabry spinning across the track, only 2 people got wing damage out of all that. Chase NASCAR and our reserve Cornish Mantis, unfortunately, got collected. But, I mean, that was pretty impressive because he was all the way across the track there.
That's the thing with this amount of grass through that S section. D. Gabry, you can tell he had it locked up, but he just slid all the way across the grass. Nothing he could really do after the initial mistake. This time the top 3 have broken away from Shelly the Turtle there in P4. 1.3 seconds. It will still be another lap until these guys are able to utilize the OPDRS, and we still get the same leaderboard glitch halfway through lap 2 that we had the last time. So
whoa, Saints up. Shelly's inside there.
Whoa, and that is a ballsy move. And now Cam Tizzle. Whoa, watch out, Shelly. Shelly has been compromised here.
Oh my goodness.
And he actually has to save that all the way out in the grass. Cam Tizzle got checked up as well. 88 forwards through to P6. The thing that I hate most about this is that
Cam has bad wing damage. I think Shelly just ran right into the back of him. Oh man. So yeah, even with the restart, another bad race for Shelly. He's trying not to get ran over with the wing damage.
It's even worse for Cam, who's not even able to really turn here. And have to let his teammate go by. You gotta be real choosy here. I believe
is spun in the S's. I think that's actually him though.
No. Is it him? Not Shelly the Turtle. I'm not sure if he has damage. I don't know how all that happened.
Yeah, Shelly does. Shelly ran into the back of Cam Tizzle in turn 1.
Oh, man. And there goes Shelly. Letting everybody by. That is rough for those guys. Meanwhile, up front.
Oh no! D. Gabry had to avoid oh my goodness, the spinning. Oh my. Shelly.
The second that I
get out the way.
The second that I turned that off. Who is this? This is Rogue without a wing.
So Shelly couldn't hold the flat out right-hander out of the hairpin flat out, and he just washed up the track, and D. Gabry was on his outside, spun into the wall.
God.
I don't know how his car is still intact, but then Winged got collected and all that, and it is now Shelly DNF'd yet again.
We have another safety car.
Oh, please don't glitch on me, game. I can't do this again. Unfortunate for Winged. Of course, you gotta feel for him.
Yeah. He had a pretty good run going beforehand.
Yeah,
I think he was in P6 in that first one, and this go around he had an early off, and then he gets involved in that mess. Crazy day here is we get another safety car. This time on lap 4, so hopefully no glitches this time. I think Shelly probably just wants to go to bed at this point. I probably shouldn't invite her back to the party.
I think he can join, but I don't think he.
Yeah, he probably should. Oh, Dorak WF. Hello from Ireland. What's up, Dorak WF? My grandparents on my dad's side were from Cobe. Fun fact. And now I'm a highly functioning alcoholic. Shelly says, haha, what the flying F word? He says, guy obviously sees I have wing damage and goes on my outside. That's a bang bang situation. I'm not gonna. It's an unfortunate situation that happens around here. The entire track really is only the width of about 2 F1 cars, so it's really difficult for stuff like that. Kim Tizzle says, what's your take on that? I don't know if he's asking us. Because I didn't get a good view of it. I actually switched right back up to the front once, maybe a second before it happened.
I think he's talking about the chicane into turn 1 from there, and I think so. I mean, really aggressive move from Saint kind of caused all that. Kind of put Shelly out of position. Cam went for an opportunistic move, and I don't think it quite worked out for him, trying to squeeze inside of Shelly coming out of the chicane there. I feel like the move was on, but you know, what's the thing James Hinchcliffe says all the time?
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah, that one. I think it would have been a better time just to wait. He picked up wing damage. Cam did, getting squeezed into the pit wall, and then it was just wing damage on wing damage.
Yeah, we had all kinds of mayhem there, which I guess you could probably expect. These guys, I'm sure, are antsy after having to do 5 laps behind a safety car, then wait another 15 minutes to get a lobby going again. There always was going to be a little bit of drama. The good news for Lopez is that he has survived Vamu's pressure for the first few laps, and he is good to go. Starting from the lead here once the safety car goes in, if it goes in. Hey, Dorak is originally Italian, but he lives in Ireland. Wow, crossing out all the I's.
An Irishman?
Interesting.
Or is it an Irish Italian?
It sounds like an Italian Irishman. Or wait, an Irish Italian. Wow, that's another mind-bending question.
I wonder what that accent. I wonder what his accent's.
Well, it's probably Italian. I would assume anglicized Italian accents probably sound the same regardless of where you are.
I'm so intrigued now.
I don't know.
This.
Hey Dorak, you want to sign up for the league? Let's have a chat sometime.
Yeah, I want to talk to you.
Contestspeed.com, check it out. Safety car in this lap. Hallelujah. Yes. KD says WTF. Thank you, KD. You did a rain dance for us. Dorak says he's totally Italian. Just happens to live there. Okay. I just live here, man. I just live here. I got sick of wine. I need some Jameson. Need the hard stuff. Lopez is leading the boys back to green, and he is going to go immediately out of the Casio triangle, and this is a very tricky traction zone for all of these guys. Is that Vamu? He's looking for it. Yep, he's going alongside Lopez. I think Lopez is going to give him space that Vamu wasn't really expecting him to give. Vamu took a really shallow line through 1 and 2. His EDA forward, by the way, is all the way up there in P5. Totally missed the entire pit sequence. A boot switch into a 2-stop on those mediums. Exotic, Saint on the hards. Texas Oki on the mediums. Cam on the hards. Blade on the hards. D. Gabry on the mediums. And Chase NASCAR on the hards. We have a yellow flag.
Just dipped that tire through the gravel. He is all pointing in the right direction, though. I think biggest winner out of that whole safety car sequence, ZX up to P4 on the mediums. Yeah,
let's check the biggest winners and losers here. Through 6 laps, 2 of which were under safety car. EDA forward up 6, but yeah, ZX up 9. EDA T-Brum who DNF'd and brought out the safety car that killed everyone in the first race. He is up 13 spots into P7.
Whoa, we got a side-by-side battle between the Mercedes through Spoon. Oh my goodness. Exotic and Insight are now teammates, so I'm sure you're loving that one. But they, man, they almost collected each other through Spoon, and
they did. Vamu has gotten the move done into Casio Triangle. Didn't even feel like waiting, but this is going to give...
Oh boy.
DRS is not enabled. One more lap for DRS.
Forwards on, Lopez is inside here. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I really want the outside of turn 1 swivel cam. It's one of my favorite shots the Codemaster has, but they haven't given it to me yet.
Everyone managed to not die through that, and now Vamu's in the lead.
Yep, Vamu is back in the lead. So go back to tires here. Cheesehead is up in the P5. He's always sneaking around. He always sneaks around and gets in the top 6. All he does. But these top 5 are in a line. Deathstorm is in P6, who we thank for his helpful commentary last week, as I was recovering from quite possibly the worst Indy 500 hangover of all time, as T-Brum makes a ballsy move into Kobayashi corner. Hangs it around the outside. He's going to get it to stick. That's a little bit off camber. You get a lot of grip out of that corner around the outside, and T-Brum just demonstrated that. Those mediums also by now are going to be the grippier of the two compounds.
That wouldn't be off camber. That would be it's cambered.
Oh, you know what I mean. There's a lot going on right now. TTG Abood is in P8. Not going to make the move into 130R. Abood is a dog in a dog park, and what a terrible camera angle to watch that overtake.
So bad. So
Cannot
bad.
see anything. Vamu, now that he's in the lead, has pumped in fastest lap of the race, and he's got 6/10 on EDA forward. If this is your first time watching, which it's probably not, I don't know how you would discover this if it was, but EDA forward has raced in 2 events in contest of speed, both in AM2. He has won both of them in the past 3 weeks. So he is chasing down current P2 in the championship, or P3 in the championship, Vamu Nubel. Well, he will be P2 if he just keeps it on track here today. And then Lopez is going to be running out the top 3. Really good race for ZX, though. I mentioned earlier, up
he
in
really
P4.
benefited from that safety car, avoiding all that chaos. He sailed it around the outside of Gabry, spinning across the middle of the track, and picked up a good 4 or 5 spots there, just keeping his foot in it. Real Days of Thunder moment there. Just keep your foot in it and pray a little bit. And our favorite South Carolinians made it up to P4.
Yeah, Greenville's finest. There's a Columbia's Charleston's finest. ZX. Is there really a difference between all those?
Yes.
What's even in South Carolina?
Fireworks.
Fireworks
in Myrtle Beach.
Okay. I don't know why I get so many commercials for Myrtle Beach. Coming on ride on Myrtle Beach town. It's really annoying.
Speaking of really annoying, spinning at the Casio Triangle, it's Rogue.
Oh, that is really annoying.
Mantis.
Abood has gone P6. Exotic has gone P8. Cornish Mantis. Oh, so both of them spun in unrelated incidents. That is.
I think it could have been related to
okay, it's entirely possible. We've seen some suspicious drives from Captain Rogue, but we can't even tell if he's in the car today. So I'm not gonna blame him for that. Ecos Saint in P10 on the hards.
Oh, it's
closing down.
Oh my goodness. Cam Tizzle. Oh man.
Rogue's gonna come on this. Rogue's gonna come upon this unsighted. And let me tell you what. This is the scariest. Man. That is the scariest place to lose it, because that is a blind corner.
Oh, inside!
Dunlop curve. And Chase NASCAR. Oh god.
Oh, no. It's a mess. Oh, what are they doing? I'm pretty sure these two know each other, but I'm not entirely sure. It definitely didn't seem like they were friends right there.
Yeah, I think there was a second there where they were... I think they might have both been thinking, wow, what if I just take this guy out? Lopez! Through 130R is dead from pole to the casket. What? Who's died through 130R?
Isn't that where Bianchi died?
No, that was Dunlop Griff.
Oh. No, okay. Sorry.
That's why whenever...
Lopez is dead.
Yeah, DED dead for Lopez after a promising start. He has not been able to hold on to those soft tires. I was talking to him yesterday. I think he was running a pretty aggressive wing setup. It was like 8.5 or something, which, with a little bit of worn tires, could be catastrophic through 130R. Virtual safety car is in now, but it hasn't come at a good time for the leaders. They're in Sector 1, inside his pit, but that's a 5-second penalty. Wouldn't be shocked if he just gave up after the shenanigans he's been through already. My top 5 as we stand now, Valmo Nubel, P1, EDA Ford, P2, ZX, looking for his second podium of the season. He's in P3, Abood in P4, and EDA T-Brum up from last place is in P5. The medium strategy is working, but these guys, without another safety car, they're going to have to make a green flag pit stop, and this is a pretty long pit lane.
Ford's still on the sauce.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying everybody in the top 5. Yep,
well, yeah, so Abood is the first one who has stopped already. Oh, and Blade didn't drive through.
And he's on those hards trying to go to the end. This is just absolutely awful. He's going to have to serve this in 3 laps. He's going to have to put on the mediums and try to make those last till the end.
I think he can.
Yeah,
but
he
does
probably
have
can.
to break for another safety car.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to save him now. And he's just having...
he's not going to be putting on the mediums. He's just going into the pits to serve a drive.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God dang. My brain is mush after this. Exotic is now...
When you pass the Ducci to the left.
Oh yeah, I'm on. But anyways, that is terrible luck for Blade. He actually had it written down here. He won the EU3 race here last season, but he crashed at the end of that race, threw away a possible podium, and gonna need another safety car to get back into it tonight. Exotic's chasing down T-Brum on these hard compound tires. He is really looking good on those hards thus far.
Oh my gosh, what is Inside's car doing? Oh my gosh. He's retired, but his car's an AI, and it almost killed CX and Forward. It just cut across the track. I don't know what his car is doing. Oh my goodness, and it almost killed Saint too. Oh, where is it going?
Wait, where is...
It's Inside's car. He's in Spoon right now, on the exit of Spoon, but he's been going around the track. He's retired. But his car is... Do you see that too?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my goodness. I mean, everyone's avoiding it, so... I don't...
Oh, that's good. Hopefully it goes away.
It's still driving. It's going... It's on the inside of 130R now.
I mean, he's retired on my screen. I can't...
What is going on with this
Oh,
game?
Steinman says... Insight's AI almost killed Racing Fan.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Where is it now? I don't think I've gotten it on stream.
It's in the chicane. But he's retired. Like, his car is dead. Texas Oki is coming up on it now. And it'll be on the... Oh man, right side of the track? I don't know if it's entering the pits or not.
No, there it goes.
It's in the pits. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know why it went all the way around the track.
Well, yet another glitch that we've unlocked. Because Insight definitely followed the rules there. He retired in the pits. What the
Jeez. A joke.
Oh, jeez. Well, meanwhile, in that chaos, EDA Forward has strapped on a new pair of boots, medium tires to the end, he says, and he will try. Came out in P10. He's right behind the road. Oh my god.
It's in turn 2, entering the S's. Oh my goodness. So we have a moving chicane going around the track now. If this car kills someone, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, thank goodness, it pulled over and retired. Oh. Alright. I can rest easy now.
That is absolutely a first. I don't know. Cam Tizzle says the Delta jumped up by like 4/10 going into a chicane. I guess that was what caught Blade out. But EDA Ford has gotten the move done on Captain Rogue, easy as you like.
Got a nice little battle pack from fourth to seventh. Exotic. Pretty sure he's on the hards. Yep, he is. T-Brum on 12 lap old mediums. He has not stopped yet. Saint and D. Gabry have both pit, but they are all nose to tail in a little train around here.
Yep, Saint looking for a little extra grip on the outside of turn 11. Get a better launch into 12, and then Spoon. The worst corner of all time is Spoon now on this game.
Saint got all out of shape going through Spoon. Yeah, he did a little Tokyo drifting, if you will, out of Spoon.
Oh, I see what you did there. Nice one. Nice. Nice. At the front of the pack, Vaughn Newble has checked out officially. He has 5 seconds on Bad Fast ZX, who's on the same strategy, the only one aside from T-Brum who is on that strategy. ZX is doing a good job to keep up with him, at least stay in the ballpark here. Shout out to Shohei Ohtani. EDA Forward goes fastest so far, and I was just about to mention it, so it wasn't a commentator's curse yet, but Deathstorm is the first to pick up a 3-second time penalty around these tight, twisty corners.
Nope, and Texazoki followed him. The Williams.
The floodgates have opened. The floodgates have opened. It is time to let it all happen. Abood's gonna need another. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it to the end on these mediums, but he is all over the back of ZX. So those 13 lap old mediums might be starting to wear off just a little bit at the moment.
But I mean, all he has to get another 5 laps out of him, if that, maybe even 4. And you can probably. We got T-Brum around. Spoon.
T-Brum around Spoon. Luckily, no one is close to him, as that was a half spin right in the middle of Spoon. It's unavoidable. Cornish Mantis is going to be coming up on that. Hopefully, T-Brum's tires cool down before 130R here. Otherwise, he could be suffering a Lopez-like fate. Thankfully, he doesn't.
Yeah, that would have been very brutal. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Lopez says, "I died." Sad moment. Keeping it short and sweet is Lopez, who, if you missed earlier, qualified on pole, and I believe he crashed through 130R on from P3 on those old soft tires. Captain Rogue has hit the pits.
Could be a country band.
Old soft tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, my blue jeans and my dog and my guns and my Bible. Rogue has also needed to change his front wing there, but he's on to the mediums compounds. This is a really interesting strategy race up here. I think Exotic's going to be able to go the distance. He's got about 13 seconds behind Vama Noodle. Vama Noodle.
Oh man, we got Texazoki around in the S's somewhere.
It's tough for Texazoki. He was keen on giving it a try here. Yeah, he's probably going to be suspended next week. So fortunate. Gap to leader, Exotic. Actually, at 13 and a half seconds. So
here comes the boot on ZX.
Once these guys pit, it's going to be Exotic's race. Yep, easy as you'd like. CX doesn't put up too much of a fight.
Oh, a boot went low
boot,
deep.
yeah, very deep. Easy to do through turn 1. And ZX just gonna try to hold on to these mediums with a boot on those slightly fresher boots.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ZX here, if you can hang on to a Bood's DRS, which, you know, there is only one DRS straight. Oh no, it's Exotic!
Oh, and we have jinxed Exotic, the winner.
I didn't.
I have jinxed Exotic 2 weeks ago. Watch this. This is a very tricky place.
Oh boy.
This is a tricky place, and on those hard tires, EDA4 is going to have to get by. He's going to have to make a move. No, he's not. He's not, but he's going to settle in line here. With those medium compounds, he should be able to get by. Who's that? Seacast Blade is run wide through Dunlop. Oh, things are getting spread out at the back a little bit.
Sorry. I'm not professional enough for this job.
Yeah. I don't even think it's that funny. EDA forward. Ooh, a boot actually says fastest lap of the race. He's cut the lead down to 6 seconds. But he is, I believe he's on a separate strategy from Vamu. So, actually, I guess they're probably on the same strategy now. It's going to be getting off these mediums at some point soon and throwing on the softs. So we're just getting yellow flag after yellow flag.
Yeah, Rogue at Spoon. I don't know if he's backed it all the way to the wall, but he is now last of the running cars.
Oh, all the interesting stuff is going on. Back at P6, T-Brum, Cornish Mantis. Those two start at the very back. I think 18th and 9th, or 18th and 20th. They're currently 6th and 7th. Exotic in P8 and EDA Forward in P9. These guys are all over each other. As EDA Forward is going to send a move on Exotic. He's going to get a slightly worse exit there as a result. I believe that EDA4 is going to be getting a little frustrated now. But with a little bit of luck, I think Exotic has fallen out of DRS range. Deathstorm has died. That is a safety car, and this is perfect timing for pretty much everyone.
Yeah, so that's like right where Wingit and Shelly died, but he was on his own. Odd place to lose it. I wonder if he got on the grass at some point.
Yeah, I would have to assume.
Oh man, Vamu and Abood got lucky. They beat the safety car out, so they're pitting, or they'll be able to pit without losing any track position. ZX, Saint, D Gabry, Forward, T-Brum, Mantis, the entire field. I think everyone's going to softs here.
Yeah, I think it was soft territory. Absolutely. Okay. Well, you know, someone's got to zag. I mean, those mediums are going to be better the last couple of laps, probably. Maybe lap 2.
Cam Chisel has stayed out, and he'll end up right behind his teammate on 7-lap-old mediums. Probably not ideal, but, you know, he got a spot or two out of it.
Blade's going to be on the softs in P12, so he might be able to salvage something out of this. Not sure what the pit stop delta is, but it will be interesting. Not so much for Vamo. I think he won't have a problem coming out in the lead, but I think TTG Abood might end.
24 seconds.
Is that what the delta is?
But that's the gap in between Abood and, but it's going to be like 12 seconds for the pit stop delta.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true. Lopez asks if he can comms. No, this isn't an every week thing. We can handle it ourselves. Okay, it was a little rough last week. I don't even remember the race, to be honest.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he did.
I was extremely hungover from the Indy 500. Violently, some might say. Is a booed? Yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, he's got a solid 5 seconds there. So, lap 19. I'm assuming we're gonna be going green on lap 20. Vamu leads Abood, leads ZX, leads Racing Fan Ikasain, excuse me. And then the EDA duo of D. Gabry, who's been playing rear gunner for EDA Forward past two races that they've done. He's currently at the top of the EDA group in P5, followed by D-Brom. Cornish Mantis in 7th, High Exotic in 8th, and then EDA Forward in 9th. And then things get a little more interesting. Cheesehead and Cam Tizzle both on the mediums. Cam Tizzle stayed out for track position. Rogue's behind them on the mediums. Blade has pit again for some reason, forfeiting P12. Not sure why. Texas Okies in 14th and Chase NASCAR in 15th. You know, let's give Chase NASCAR a little bit of shine. I believe he's shown up for every race so far this year. Big respect to that. He's in P14 of the championship. But yeah, this is going to be a straight up shootout. Vamu has had the pace all day. He's been the best driver all day. But now that these guys are all on softs, it's going to be equal pegging, I believe.
Yep. Abood gets bailed out by the lobby braking, and gets to qualify where he rightfully belongs in P4 instead of P9, and he's really made the most of it. Definitely, I think he has the pace to beat Mamu here, but it is really hard to make a move around this track. Especially one that you're confident in making, not a 50-50 type move. So I think trying to find the right place to make the move, if he is going to be fast enough to make one, is going to ultimately decide whether he ends up second or 7th DNF, 5th DNF of the evening.
Yeah. Get rich or die trying, said a wise man back in the mid-2000s. That might be what Abood's trying to do here tonight. Definitely think they have probably the top-end pace to get away from ZX, and then I think Ika Saint probably has the top-end pace to get past ZX. The problem with Suzuka, of course, is that there's really only 1.5 overtaking opportunities around the entire track. So, got to be wise with where you position your car. In turn 1, obviously, it is difficult to make it work for 2 around there. Cam Tizzle also pit again. He put on fresh softs there in P12. I'm not sure if these guys know that pitting all the time under safety car, like 2 laps into the safety car, just keeps it out even longer. So I guess they haven't had enough of this behind the safety car driving this evening.
I mean, I kind of enjoy the pace laps. Kind of sit there and sip on liquids of various, or plenty of variety, I guess. I drive around a little bit, and the safety car's in this lap. It is always a real late call here, because Sector 3 is very short and only like 2 corners, 3 corners if you count all those laps.
130R, Casio Triangle, and then turn 18. Gonna be lap 21 once we get underway yet again here from Suzuka. Can Vamu hold off Abood? He is stacking them up, and he is gone. Great start from Vamu. Yep, great job from Vamu. This is actually going to give Ika Saint the chance around looks up the inside of ZX, and wow, these guys are all bunched up back here, but Vamu's got about 6/10. We'll have an advantage early on.
Yep, he has the biggest gap to anyone, which is normally not what you see, but really good restart there. Waited till not the last second, but right before it. Oh no, but he's got the... Oh man, his internet's struggling. I hope it can make it to the end.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's gonna make him a lot harder to pass.
This is the third world internet defense tactic being deployed by Vamu Noodle right now. Vamu Noodle. You never know when I don't even know what Argentina is, but you never know when they're gonna be throwing out rolling blackouts or whatever. So it hasn't been an issue all night. But we have seen him dancing around on that restart. Maybe he just needs to get a little space between himself and Abood. Steinman says Vamu lagging. I'm not sure. I think Steinman might be in party with Racing Finn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh my gosh, his AI is just driving off the road.
Yeah, this is not Pog from Vamu at the moment.
We got a good run from Racing Fan on ZX. ZX used up all his deployment that lap. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he got on the curb, and there goes D. Gabry.
Oh, a little bit contact. He's in the grass.
I have no idea if these EDA boys know that Sane is leading the championship, but they're not treating him like it is.
Oh, Exotic and T-Bird were side by side.
Exotic.
Oh my goodness!
This is some pack racing back here around the Dunlop curb into Danger.
And here comes forward.
Is it a god danger? That is a wild move. I don't think I've ever seen an overtake in that part of the track. It's turn 9 where you go into the bridge. Didn't see.
That was crazy. How like one move, just the accordion
it's just an accordion effect all the way through. Now it's Captain Rogue and Cam Tizzler are going to be fighting it out here. Captain gets on the.
Oh wow!
It's a big old wiggle. Gets on the entry curb and spoon. Never want to do that. Typically, he'll throw you right around. Cam Tizzle burning the ERS, and he's going to look for a move around 130R. Oh, a little bit of contact there.
Whoa.
Oh.
It was close to disaster. Flirting with disaster, if you will. Shout out to Hatchet. That's an old song. Alright,
no clue who that is.
I'll put that one away and I won't bring it back out. But the top two have kind of checked out from the grid. Got a big race for P3. All the way down the grid. It's
Rogue. I wonder if things got. I wonder if there were some fisticuffs. I wonder if there were fisticuffs. We know Rogue likes to get his elbows out, and Cam Tizzle had the tire advantage. We'll see what happened there. Perhaps later on, as Wika Saint runs wide out of Degner. I keep saying Danger.
I thought it was Degna. I don't. Is there an R at the end of it?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're just Japanese, so they say, like, I'm not gonna do it. Boots closed that to about half a second, so it's starting to whittle down a little bit, but 2.5 seconds back to ZX. Meanwhile, under DRS, Saint has clawed back to the rear portion of ZX's car, the anus, if you will, of ZX's car, and he's gonna have DRS here shortly.
Both of these guys have no ERS.
Oh, look at this! Abood has a humongous run out of the Casio Triangle, and this is for the lead of the race. Lap 24. Yep. Abood has gotten it done. He's looking for his first win in Contest of Speed.
ZX holds on from Saint. But yeah, good move from Abood. Set Vamu up about where he needed to, but I think Vamu kind of knew it was coming. He has about twice as much ERS as the McLaren. So I think Vamu's ready for a race. he's got the ERS to be able to get back at the McLaren, and I think the McLaren's just going to try to do his best to get away. He set a purple first sector, so with the clean air, he's got a chance.
Oh, who's that? Cheesehead. Cheesehead has lost it out of Dunlop. You see that?
And Cam Tizzle.
Oh no!
Whoa! that was.
I think that damaged. That must have messed up Texas Okie somehow. Cam Tizzle on the spin there. I think they got involved with each other. You got a 5-second time penalty for it. Meanwhile, back up front, Abood. We always mention him. He's definitely a certified hot lapper. Much like Vamu, but today they're under the racing stripes. As Abood hanging out around the outside, but Vamu is going to have, I think I'm going to leave up telemetry, just because this is a intense battle here. So we can keep an eye on the ERS situation. DRS OP, Vamu's going to sit here, lap 25, there's 3 to go from Suzuki, and there's finally the swivel cam between 1 and 2. You can see the little lake on the infield and everything. Love that camera. The dirty air is going to get to Vamu through the S's. But Abood's doing a pretty good job here.
Well, it didn't look like Vamu burned a lot of the ERS. He's still at that 50% mark.
He's got 30% more than Abood.
But you'd be proud. Yarno truly would too, because there is a proper, truly train behind those two. ZX has all the way back to 9th in a train around here.
Yeah, you'd love to see that.
And all these guys are really burning through their ERS, while ZX is saving some. But it's all starting to, what's the word, condense, I guess. I feel like we're about to have an explosion at the last lap of just everyone trying to make a move all at once.
Yep. We'll keep our eye on that, because, you know, that would be nice in one of the races where there isn't a fight for the lead in the final stanza, but that is not the case tonight. Abood and Vamu going head-to-head. We've got Lebanon versus Argentina, a fight that we never knew we needed. Coming to you live from Japan. Vamu's got the slip, he's got the DRS, he's going to pull out. I think that he is waiting for the next lap, so this is going to have to be... This is a crucial lap for Abood. He's got to get a little bit of separation up to P2. As T-Brum picks up a 3-second time penalty, and that's going to come into play.
Yep,
might knock him down a spot.
Down to 9th. But everyone in this train here is pretty much guaranteed a point as long as they don't wreck on the last 2 laps here. I think Saint was doing the same thing as ZX, waiting for the, same thing as ZX, same thing as Vamu, waiting for the last lap on ZX for that last podium spot, which pretty much keeps everyone else behind him. It doesn't give him a shot at that podium. Blade steals the fastest lap out of spite and pity.
That is about all he's going to get. And
DeGabry, oh no!
He lit up the right rear coming out of the hairpin.
Always back to this.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's scary. This gap isn't that big. This is Vamu Nubel's chance to get his 3rd win of the season. He's lifting off the throttle into the Casio Triangle for the 2nd to last time tonight.
Good exit.
Yeah, it's a good exit from both of them. Bood's gonna have to burn here.
Oh boy.
Sneaking a little bit. And we saw these guys going pretty hard. Oh, Bood is sitting around the outside. No, Vamu's around. I don't even think there was contact there.
There wasn't.
Now,
he just got on the inside curb.
Oh, and now he is on the exit. Oh, my Lord. That is not a good place to be, and this is now a 1-2. Saint got ZX in the final, into the first corner as well. ZX is now
still
in 3rd. He is still, he's still on the podium, but now it's a 1-2 for McLaren, who are trying to lengthen their already gigantic advantage in the Constructors' Championship.
And I think he collected Texas Okie. Oh, and there goes Rogue around them both.
And this is just gone from bad to worse for Vamu. as he can't even keep it on the track now on the final lap. Abood is close to entering this third sector. This is going to be the Lebanese's first career contest of speed victory. And he's going to be able to walk it home from here. It's going to be an easy 1-2 for the boys in orange this evening. Cornish Mantis up into P4. Give a big shout out to him in here at the last second in qualifying. And he has done nothing but go from 18th to 4th. Abood, though, it's going to be a win. It is going to be a win for Abood in Japan, and his teammate is crossing the line in second, solidifying what is going to be a championship for ECOS Saint. ZX with the second podium of the season in P3. Cornish Mantis in P4. EDA Forward doesn't get his third win on the trot, but a P5 will suffice tonight. Tebrum up from last place into P6. He might be driver of the day. Cheesehead in P7. I'm telling you, man, he's sneaky. Where did he come from? How did he end up in 7th? Texas Okie reserving up from AM3, facing a suspension next week. puts in a P8 in AM2. Captain Rogues somehow gets 2 points out of that to salvage something for Ferrari in P9. D. Gabry, despite all of his incidents this evening, is going to be able to get a single point home. ECOS Blade Eye Exotic and Cam Tizzle will not finish in the points. Pretty fun race, I'd say.
Do I do interviews? We are like 50 minutes past schedule, but
I mean, I think a boot probably would want to.
Okay.
I don't know. Just keep it quick. You don't have to.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me to finish fast. Get our ZX. Let's get a Abood. Let's get Saint all in here for some interviews. I'll kind of speed the process along. I'll speak to whoever joins first, because obviously they want to talk to me the most. Yeah, exciting race. Kind of crescendoed on that final lap. Everything happening all at once. And it looks like our, knock on wood, but safe to say soon-to-be champion wants to talk to us.
Let me get through the. Let me go through.
Fine.
Well, I have to get through the results first.
Quick.
Well, I said go quick, but I still have to run through the order.
Okay, go. Talk.
All right, Abood wins. Saint in second, ZX in third, Cornish Mantis fourth, representing the Union Jack. EDA Forward finishes fifth, Tebrum in sixth, Cheesehead in seventh, Texas Okie in eighth. Rogue says that he actually had 5 seconds of time penalties that could be removed. He's in P9. EDA Gabry in P10, Blade outside the points yet again in P11, Cam Tizzle in 12th, I Exotic in 13th, Vamu Nubel in 14th after a breathtaking duel on the final lap with our race winner. Chase NASCAR finishes 15th, Deathstorm in 16th, Insight 17th, Lopez 18th, Shelley in 19th, and in dead last, it is Wing It. All right.
Thank you. That was really good. Good job. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Well, I know Racing Fan has a bedtime. So I'll try to get through this as quick as possible. See, who do we got in here at the moment?
You got me in a booth.
Okay, the two McLarens want to talk to me first. We'll start with the bedtime boy, ECOS Saint, or knock on wood, and I'll say it again, soon to be champion. Your championship rivals cannot finish a race for the life of them, and you have managed to steal another podium out here. In AM2. A wild race, kind of. A lot of safety cars. Kind of played the strategy game and just worked on keeping track position the best you could. I don't really know what happened in your race. It kind of seemed like you had a boring one. But do tell me otherwise if it was exciting for you.
You're not too wrong in the boring race. I got stuck behind a lot of people. And at the end, I was looking like I was going to be pressured from, I think it was Gabry.
Yep.
But he ended up spinning on the last lap. I think it was the last lap.
The
and
second fastest.
I just had to save the ERS, get the run on bad fast, and passed him for third, and then got lucky that Vamu choked just to secure McLaren 1-2. That was
Yeah, really good result for you, and exciting for us to watch. You were battling for the podium. It seemed like just looking to get P3, kind of damage reduction or damage limitation on Vamu, and then he chokes, and he didn't have anyone there to do the Heimlich maneuver for him. So on the exit of turn 2, he sat there.
Was he ghosted yet? I mean, that
No,
I thought someone was gonna hit him because he was right on the exit.
Ghosting is off in AM2. There is no.
But if you sit stationary for long enough, he will start to ghost.
I was told he spun, and I was thinking he was way off the track. So as halfway through the corner, I see he's sitting right on the the exit.
He was on the exit line. It got really hairy. Cornish Mantis almost found out the hard way that ghosting is off here in AM2. But everyone else kind of paid attention to the bright red car on the exit of the corner. Yeah, keeping it quick. Congratulations. Do you have anything else to add before I go talk to your teammate who won his first contest speed race?
Vamu better figure it out before we're teammates tomorrow.
Yeah, he does. Because I definitely don't want to be sliding into a Mercedes who is spun on the outside of turn 1. Moving on to your teammate, the guy who's won in the McLaren 1-2 here at Japan for the first time, our favorite Lebaneser, Aboud. Congratulations on winning your first contest speed AM2 Grand Prix.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I want to give all credit to Andy Wu for making me start in P4 again after
Don't thank me. All right, the game gave you a dumb penalty. All right, we don't do dumb penalties around here. It's where you deserve to start.
Yep.
But continue. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I mean, first of all, I initially, as always, when I make a strategy call, I never know if it's the right move or not, but I felt like I pitted too early, so maybe I would either lost crucial track position or I would get a puncture in the end or something. So I was on edge the entire time, and then I tried making my way past up the grid as fast as possible, but ZX gave me a hard time for a few laps. And then the last safety car was really a blessing for me because it allowed me to pit for softs and diminish the risk of a puncture. So, and then from then on, I was also on 2 warnings, so I was also making sure I keep it clean, unlike France. And then I was also really low on ERS fighting Vamu. So and he was lagging. I don't know if you saw it on stream, but
it was
lagging like crazy. So I was really worried, and I initially wanted to stay behind him for a little bit, but then when I saw him lag, I wanted to get past him as soon as possible so he doesn't cause any issues. So yeah, and then at the end, his final overtake, honestly, I felt like the race went away from me there because I saw he was closing in quite substantially, but and I was planning to brake early and then switch back him into turn 2, but I was surprised that he braked early himself, and I had nowhere to go except the outside, so I was just praying I kept it clean. And then another heart attack was when I saw him spinning, because I was like, oh no, not another race win gone from a steward report. So
yeah, it was an exciting end to kind of exciting race. It was pretty cool. But yeah, the duel you and Vamu put on for us at the end was exciting to watch. Unfortunately, Vamu choked, and he died. So congratulations on the McLaren at 1-2 to the both of you. Yeah, and good luck tomorrow. I don't know who's racing them tomorrow or not. Now, the man who I am most excited to talk to, sorry McLaren boys, our very own Badfast ZX, with another podium here in contest speed from 13th on the grid, managed to avoid several spinning cars all over the place. quite the eventful one for you. How'd you manage to hold on to that podium?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I was panicking for the last 10 laps. Okay, that's all I can say. The McLaren's putting a lot of pressure on me. That's all I can say. He raced me clean. He raced me clean, hard, fair, and you know, I kind of got lucky. I got lucky that Ballman made a mistake. I got lucky that Lopez spun, crashed, and all that stuff. Really, I shouldn't be up here. I will be honest with you. I shouldn't be up here, but I fought. I had to fight for it, and it was a good fight. I put up a good fight, and you know. After the first race, I got involved in the first lap crash, and then, kept going. And I got crashed under the safety car, and then, we did that.
Yes.
Then we did that restart, and I was like, you know what? I gotta bring out the old me, bruh. I had to get through these incidents, and I gotta make it. And it was kind of switch off. It was kind of. Yeah, it was kind of a switch off between me and my teammate, honestly, because the first race I got screwed, and then the second race he got screwed, and unfortunately this time around it didn't glitch on us. So
yeah, but only one Haas is allowed to do good at once, it seems. But yeah, you, I was on board with you for a lot of this race because nobody sees my point of view of these races, but yeah, I mean, you avoided the spinning Alfa Romeo at the beginning of the race. Gained a couple of spots doing that. That was probably the craziest move I saw. But yeah, avoiding all the crazy stuff going on. I thought you lost the podium there when the McLaren got around you, and then Vamu choked and parked it on the exit, ended his race early. But yeah, you managed to hold on to P3. Like you said, you did fight for it. And you definitely earned that one for sure. So congratulations. Anything else you want to add before I tell Kitten to wrap this thing up?
Oh, to the boys back at home, to the boys and the parties and all that stuff. We got cookies today. We got cookies.
You heard it. Hey, they got cookies, man.
They got cookies.
Alright, Kitten. Where are we at next week?
We are in beautiful Sao Paulo, Brazil. Interlagos in what should be another banger. I say that is a banger by Japan standards. I don't want to say Japanese. That makes all Japanese people sound boring, which definitely aren't. But yeah, Interlagos next week should be fun. Those are always really good races, very even between wheel and pad especially, which is something that you don't really see around here. But in terms of the rest of the week, we got EU2 tomorrow at 4 Eastern. And then we have AM1, where you can see myself, Andy, and Racing Fan, presumptive champion Racing Fan, in AM1, that'll be 9 Eastern, right? Yeah, 9 Eastern. Then EU1 will be Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern as well. So, I guess for our podium, big shout out to ZX, his second podium of the year. Racing Fan, ECOS Saint, excuse me. Solidifying what is probably going to be an AM2 championship. Enjoy your last 3 races in this division. And Abood, who won his first contest of Speed Race. That's Andy. I'm Kid Petter. We'll see you next week for more hot action.